most popular TV series and movies of all time? I the I think no, I think Gabriel can start. Number one.
Okay, let's go. Number one. Well, I think I'm not the best person to answer this question, but
I can try to change the question. Tell us a movie that you like, that you recommend
yeah,
us to watch. It's
yeah,
better.
yeah, I got it. Because I know nowadays there are a lot of famous movies, famous series with heroes, and I I don't like this kind of move of heroes and Marvel anyway. But in my mind that I have knowledge, I can remember right now maybe move Avatar. It's one of the best moves and the last times. And series, I can remember right now as well the Breaking Bad, if I'm not mistaken. It's a good series. And by the way, I've seen this series. And maybe another move. I know there are a lot of movies like Humble, but I think I've never watched this kind of movie. It's a classical movie, but I've never watched. So I will try. I promise. I will try watch this movie. And what else more? What else? What else? Series. Then nowadays there's a La Casa de Papel here in Brazil. It's a famous series, and there's the people in general like so much. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's a uh, there are a lot of Korean series nowadays and the Netflix, and a lot of people like so much watch this kind of series. I've never watched, but I know because my mom watch every day this kind of series and this kind of movies. I don't know why. I don't know, but
Yes.
she likes. I don't know why she likes.
My mom loves Korean series. She's always watching Korean series.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think it would be, that's it.
That's it? All right.
Yeah.
Marcio, what about you? What do you think are the most popular TV shows and movies, or what have you been watching recently?
Yeah, I don't follow this series, but that I remember, and the first, I think, is sitcom is famous, Seinfeld, yeah, and Breaking Bad. And I think it's the same vibe of the Seinfeld. You have a Matter About You and Friends too. It's famous.
Yes.
Uh, and movie that I remember, I think is Titanic. This is very famous. Yeah,
Good one.
curiosity about the Titanic. I never watched it.
Really?
Really?
Oh my God.
Yes.
Well, you're not missing a lot. In my opinion, it's not the most, it's not the best movie. And it's a long movie. It takes a lot of time to watch it.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Marcio. Wanda, what about you? Have you been watching something nice recently?
Recently, I don't remember. I think recently the movie was a little bit boring, but I loved Black Mirror. It's an amazing series. I love it, and I think in the series the time of the series start with Friends and Officer. I start to see these two, and then I like to see, but how round 6, I think, is I like so much this one. Yeah, but I don't like the series or movie so boring, like a criminal person, and then many things you know about when you start to know the end.
Yes, yes. Thank you, guys. So let's go to question number 2. How has the rise of streaming services changed the way we watch movies and TV shows? Quirino, can you start?
Yeah. So I think there are two ways in my mind. There are a good way and a bad way. Like in the bad way, because if you wanna watch it, a lot of movies, you need to pay for that channels of streaming. Like nowadays we have a lot of like Netflix and Amazon and HBO, Star Plus, Disney Plus, and it's to become to become a lot expensive to have this service. So, but in the good way, it's easier to watch. Like you can watch it from home. It's very good. You don't need to go to the movie theater to watch a movie. Obviously, there are movies yet you need to watch only on the movie theater. But I think nowadays there are much more movies to being I forgot lançado and go ahead.
Released?
Release, yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Release, yeah. And the platforms of streaming than a movie theater. So, but I think in my mind it's more, there are more benefits than bad things. Like, oh, it's my mind about it.
Nice, nice. I agree with you. Matthew, what do you have to add? What do you think has changed when we started using streaming services?
The streaming services, I think that they give for us some liberty or freedom, because you can, if I can looking for a Titanic movie after this immersion, I can start the watch the movie, for example, or you don't need stay in the exactly hour in your house for start the see the series, or for example.
Yes. And what about the amount of choices, amount of options that you have? Like, do you miss going to the DVD or video store and renting a movie?
Yes.
Videocassette? Do you think that in that time it was easier to make a choice to choose a movie?
Yeah, but how I say this is like you go out for a house for a passeio, né? In the I don't know the Starbucks, no? For example, the names in the past. But I have some CDs or DVDs in my house. No? Nowadays, occupy a space that with the streaming you don't need. You don't
Yes.
need more.
It occupies a physical space with
Physical
the
space,
DVDs, and also you don't need to spend time going to the to the DVD store,
DVD
choosing a
store, yeah.
movie, renting a movie. Yes, that made it easier. Wanda, what about you? What do you think?
I think it's so good to choose how I want to see in my sofa. I think it's so interesting, and I have a thing to add with you. My grandson see chat GTP, and he started to do the history. Then he wants to read. He don't read because he has 5, but he starts to reading, and he loves books. And now he goes to chat GPT and put many things. I want to a book with a alien in the earth. The alien is good or not, and he do this. And I think in the future you can do this. I want to see a movie with a surpreendente final and things like that. I love this kind. I love technology.
That's nice. So he was using ChatGPT to create stories.
Yeah,
That's so
and
interesting.
he comes to Midjourney to see the image. It's so beautiful, so
That's so
interesting.
nice.
Yeah,
But if he cannot read, how can he type on the ChatGPT?
he tap with a long time. One letter,
Oh,
another one. He type. If he wants to type a paragraph, a long sentence, I type for him.
oh, got it. That's so weird because I was alphabetized, I think that's the word, with 6 years old. So I cannot imagine a 5-year-old typing things in the
Yeah, he's
computer.
typing but slowly.
That's nice. All right, guys, let's go to question number 3. Marcio, can you please read the question and answer it?
Okay. What are some of the most iconic film genres and what defines them? I like a sci-fi movie because everything is possible in this kind of the movie. I was watched some series that from the Star Wars, but this universe, Star Wars universe, is big. A lot of the things appear after the Star Wars, and the story is good for nowadays, for example. But Star Wars, I think, is 30 years ago they started, or
Many time ago.
or more.
Yeah, many times.
Yeah. But I watch Andor, Mandalorian, for example. I like it, this series.
1977 is very
Yeah.
old.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I've never watched Star Wars, guys. I
Me
don't like
neither.
kind of. I don't like this kind of movie. Nah.
It happens. It's rare to find a man that doesn't like Star Wars or heroes movies, like Marvel or something like that. But it happens. All right. Kirino, what about you? What kind of movie genres do you think are most famous, most iconic, people love the most?
Oh, I don't know, but in my mind, Marsh said Titanic. I remember, to me, it's a good movie. because the movie movie itself to me isn't a good movie, but the history behind the movie is very interesting because I like it, stories about sheep. Uh, I forgot the word in now in English, but naufragio. I like so much this documentary about this this kind of thing, like. And but I know Star Wars. It's one of the most moves, uh, one of the good moves in the world. A lot of people like it. There are a lot of fans around the world, and nowadays there are like the heroes moves, like Marvel, like there are another heroes, Marvel, and another company that Batman, Superman,
DC.
DC, yeah. So yeah, so I know that I when I talk with my friends are hoping to release the movies and the movie theater. So and my city, my neighbor city here in Criciúma, there are three movie theater, and when these movies are in brand, I don't know, cartaz, and this all the room are enough. So so, but I to me I think it would be that this movie is iconic to me in my mind.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, Quirino. I'm gonna send you guys the movie genres. This word is a funny word in English, a genre. These are the movie genres that ChatGPT told me. So I searched for the movie genres just to guide us in this conversation. Wanda, can you please tell us what of these genres do you think are the most iconic, that make the most success?
I think criminal is most famous. I don't like this kind of movie, but I think most of people like it. I like documentary. One movie then I saw and I like it so much is The Teacher Octopus, o Professor Polvo. It's beautiful, interesting, and oh my gosh, so beautiful.
Is this a documentary or just a normal movie?
No, it's like a documentary, but with a enredo, I don't know,
With a story.
with a story. It's so beautiful.
Oh, it's about scuba diving, something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, but it's not about scuba diving. It's about love. It's about relationship, integration in the nature with a man, a scuba diver, with a mental problem, with depression, and an octopus.
That's nice. I'm gonna add it to my list.
Yeah,
I'm curious.
really beautiful.
That's nice. All right, thank you, Wanda. Let's go to question number 4, guys. What are some of the key factors that contribute to a movie or a TV show's success? Matthew, can you start?
Yes, I think that a lot of the factors or things that for a good movie or series. For example, I have never paid the attention to editing a movie, for example, until I watched Cidade de Deus, because the movie starts in the end and finish in the start. It's very different. Yeah, I pay attention. I start pay attention the some effects from the movie after the Cidade de Deus. But you have the other thing. I think is the soundtrack. I think is help the movie. I watch the Stranger Things and the soundtrack help a lot the Stranger Things. And the other things that characters or actors is not the main actor, but the can connect the history. You have some characters in the Stranger Things. It's not the man, but you connect the history. It's very interesting too.
There are so many nice points. I'm gonna send in the chat. That's the point that you said about the characters connecting the people to the movies. They're very interesting because I cannot imagine a movie with the only main actor and without the other characters, without the other actors. So that's a very interesting point. Guys, what else? Wanda, what other factors would you add to this list?
The actors, I think, because many times I see an actor, oh my gosh, this guy get some good roles and some good movies. This guy can choose what he wants to act. And guys and girls, okay. Yeah, I add actors.
Nice. I added actor's talent and performance because it's about the talent, you know, and the job that the actor do while acting that that gains our attention, right?
Yeah.
Nice. What else, Quirino?
Yeah, I think I would say that almost the same thing. Maybe my main thoughts would be about actors or actress. A good a now actor like a famous people inside the movie. Like there are a lot of people follow this famous person on Instagram or anyway and social media in general and watch movies for only reason this person are participating in this movie. So maybe the history behind the movie to me is very important. So like the summary, I used to read the summary. So to be if I will like this movie, this kind of movie, I think I would be that. So I don't have a lot of knowledge talking this subject.
It's okay. We are all how can I say that? Leigos.
Yeah.
So Quirino added summary. I'm gonna add movie photography. You know, when you see the camera changing all the time in a movie, or you see a nice paisagem, I forgot, landscape. It's the movie photography. I just learned that, so I'm gonna add it to the list. Yes, Martin.
I watch a video about the Brazilian photography reacting some scenes from the movies and explain that you use the photography for a movie.
Really?
Really?
I love that.
I need to remember the name of this man, but the
Sebastião Salgado, maybe.
No.
No.
He's younger than Sebastião Salgado, but I think it's like he worked with the movies too, but he's photographer and reacted some scenes from the famous movies. It's very interesting. It's Brazilian.
Nice. I'm gonna search on Google later, like a Brazilian photographer react to some
Yeah.
scenes.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll find it.
Yeah.
I find that interesting. All right. Let's go to question number 5. Quirino, can you please read and answer?
For sure. Yeah, number 5. What are some of the most important technological advancements that have impacted the film and TV industries? Wow, I think movie edition for sure in my mind, because I watched some movies, classical movies, and there were almost nothing about edition, or if you had edition, it is like a little bad. So nowadays, if you watch a movie and after find or research about this movie and the backstage behind the movie, you see the edition. It's only can I say a green wall? I don't know, and a person on the green wall with a lot of edition. Like I said, kind of think one of the last series that I watched, Wednesday, a free translator, Vandinha in Portuguese, and there was a little hand. I don't know if you know a little hand, and it was a man in a green wall with the hand. So very very weird. I think he would be that. Obviously, the camera in general, the camera it's getting better every year. So the image, yeah, the image, the quality of image, and I think that's it.
Those are great points. I've watched Vandinha also, and I've watched this behind the scenes with the guy doing the hand. It was very funny.
Yeah,
Very
I don't
nice.
I don't know what because this name in English is Wednesday. I think Wednesday maybe it's quarta-feira, yeah, but I don't know
Yes.
why Vandinha. I don't know this name.
I think it's because the original name of Vandinha in the Adams family is Wednesday. So that's
Oh,
the
I got it.
translation.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, guys. So Quirino said the quality of the image and the edition of the movie. What else? I just asked ChatGPT, and it says the color film and television. You know, when things started to have color before it was black and white. So I just forgot about this improvement. What else, Wanda?
I think graphic computation, I think it's so good, like Avatar, for example, all the things in graphic computer.
Computation, I think.
Yeah, I choose this one.
Nice, nice. Marcio, what about you?
I remember a long time ago in MTV that the chroma key and when the people use the screen green, and you can change the landscape what
Yes, Kirino also said that. That was that is very interesting because
yeah
I didn't know it until recently that people use a green wall to generate any kind of image.
yeah
I think what Wanda was saying before was CGI, like computer generated
CGI,
imagery.
yeah.
I think it's related to the green wall, right? I'm not sure. Let me see what else. I think that's it. And mobile technology is a nice technology. We can now watch
Oh,
movies and TV series in our
yeah.
telephone.
I think I remember other things that the drone, you know.
Oh,
Nowadays, yeah,
nice.
the drone,
Yeah,
the people in journalists and other in movies too.
That's a very, very big advancement.
Yeah.
I don't know how people shot movies before drones exist. You know, movies to
The image,
escape. They have to film with a helicopter.
Yeah,
maybe
with a
the
helicopter.
Really?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Oh, and you said about helicopter. It's a good point because nowadays they use it to use I don't know this word in English, but drone. It's good.
Yes, that was what Marcio said, that people are using drones instead of helicopters.
Ah, sorry, I didn't hear.
That's okay.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right, guys. Let's go to question number 6. Wanda, can you please read and answer?
Yeah. Where is my... Okay. How do social and cultural factors influence the types of movies and TV shows that are produced and consumed? Oh my gosh, difficult question, but I think like in pandemic time, COVID-19, a bunch of movie about COVID or other viruses came with this disease. I think when social media put many interrogations about something, and in the past about aliens, many movies about aliens do a sign for the aliens. Nowadays is not the fashion, it's fashion world, and I think is that all the society wants to talk more and more for the time when we live, and the movies do this. We want to consume this, and they want that too.
Yes, they try to, in a
Take
way,
advantage about.
yes, and try to answer our questions using the movie.
Yeah.
Good point. Thank you, Wanda. Marcio, what do you think?
I think that the movie industry think a lot about the money. I remember when the appeared the first Bond girl, Chinese Bond girl, and the industry think about the lot of the billion, I don't know, the customer, possible customer, and the Marvel have some heroes, Isaiah and Mirror too. I think if you look, is how I say is romantic, but I think is the industry think about the money.
Yes, I think is the main concern is the money, because you cannot do a movie without knowing that people are gonna buy it and watch it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're gonna be without money. Quirino, what about you?
It's so expensive to make a movie. It's so expensive, and they need a return and profits, of course.
Yes, because it's their job. Like we are working, it's their job, so they have to think about this. It's not a romantic scene. They are not doing
you
just
have money.
Exactly.
Nice. What do you think, Quirino?
I'm together with my colleagues. I think the movies industry think about the I forgot even in Portuguese the moment. So they need to study the countries, like because here in Brazil, I know there are a lot of series here. The people that live in Brazil like, but in the United States, the person like another series. So need to think about it. I don't remember if like Wanda said about round six. I think I know in Brazil it was a amazing series, but I know around the world it's the same thing. But I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was a good series around the world. So um, like I in my mind I think the our moves I think in I think it's very hard to have a problem to release a movie because I think a lot of people like this kind of horror movies. So and then there are a lot of movies like sequential. I don't know this word in yeah, sequential movies like Pânico in Portuguese. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you to release until 15 moves, there are a lot of people will watch this 15 moves. So I think that's I think it's well, I think that's it.
Yes, nice things that you said. I would add something. We were talking before about Korean movies and TV shows. Did you guys realize that TV shows from Korea, they are more romantic and they have less pornography scenes, no sexual scenes, and in comparison with other movies from other countries where they have more explicit scenes, so I think in Korean they maintain their values because I think they have these strong values of being polite and how can I say that? I forgot the
Personal.
word. Yes, thank you. So I see that in movies. I also realize that French movies, they show a lot of body parts, they have a lot of sex scenes and in comparison with American movies. So I think this is one of the things that society and cultural factors affect while producing a movie. All
Yeah,
right.
very interesting. I didn't know.
I
Yeah,
totally agree. I totally agree.
I just
Korean
observed.
totally different from Brazilian, from
Yes.
American, from French. I like so much to see Koreans because they put the story, the focus in the story, and many movies you see and get a bell to put a sexual part without integration with the story. The sex part because of the sex only. I
Yes,
don't like.
Yeah,
I see that too.
I think in the most of the time, this kind of scene, this kind of sex scene, it doesn't need to have in this movie because why? What? It's two
Yeah,
persons, okay, and cut off the scene and go ahead. So I don't know why.
yeah. They start a cut path for insert this scene. I
Yeah,
don't like.
Yes, there are many resources that you can use in a movie to show that two people had sex without showing them,
Yeah,
So,
it's
and
my
there's
opinion too.
another another point that you are watching some movie with your family or with your husband or with your wife, and it's very embarrassing to watch this movie. And
Yeah, of course, of course.
yes, I also agree with that.
But Korea uses a lot the thing that people call the soft power, no? Because you use the culture uh, for politics. Because uh, uh, after they start to use the soft power, the soft power involves K-pop, for example, and the movies too. But the K-pop band, for example, is very expressive for the band work. like a K-pop, for example, because the government is involved in the process.
Yes. The government, I think it's my it's the image that I have from Korea. I think the government controls a lot what is produced in the country. You know, you can have your own band, not like K-pop, but you do not have the freedom to make your own choices.
I think South Korea is a little bit different from North Korea. North Korea is impossible to think about anything. You don't think. Follow the rules and okay. And South Korea is a little bit different. I think it's for cultural, not for close your mouth.
Yes. But I think all of these how can I say that, Asian countries, they have these strong values about conservadorismo. I think this is the strongest thing that I see in them.
Yeah. I was in Indonesia in March, and my boat stopped in a city named Sorong. And I want to go there to see the city and to buy some wine, like that. And the captain of the boat said to me, "No, you can't stay in Sorong." Why? Why I can't? I want to go there. But what you want to do? I want to buy something. No, you can't. You are white woman. White is not agree in Sorong. White people.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And he add, when I need to buy something for the boat, I can choose a tripulation for do this, because he is Scott, and I can't go to Sorong.
You couldn't just because you were a white woman.
Yeah, white
Oh my
people
God.
is not available in Sorong.
Oh, that's so weird.
Yeah.
But that was nice to know. Thank you for sharing, Wanda. All right, guys, I think we have time for one more question. Let me see. Oh, question number 7, right? How do film festivals and award shows impact the film and TV industries? Márcio.
I think that the festival and award shows are a celebration, and you can involve the other people. When I watch for example, a red carpet, I see a lot of the followers or fans. I think that is try help the productions.
You think
I
the
don't know if
fans
this will
there
work.
help
Yes,
the
yes,
production?
yeah.
Nice. What about the, how can I say that? Oh my God. Wait, I'm gonna elaborate the question. What about when movies are awarded in the Oscar festival
Okay.
and people start treating this movie as if they were better just because they are awarded in the Oscar, but they forget other festivals and other movies that weren't considered. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I try. I
All right.
think that some movies, the people start watching when they appear in the list, for example, of
In the
the
Oscar list.
in the Oscar list.
Yes.
People start to watch, but something is not the good movie, for example. I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it's not a good movie, and it's in the Oscar. I think people criticize that the Oscar is a very tendencioso, but I don't know if it's right. Wanda, what do you think?
I think yes, it's really tendencioso. I think they follow the politics time and the things like that. But when the list of the movies in Oscar start, people get curious, and it's like a mandatory to see the first prize in Oscar. It's like mandatory. We live with this kind of fashion. I don't know, fashion. Yeah, you live inside this thing.
Yes, we love to be in fashion, in every
Yeah.
kind of thing, in
Yeah.
the clothing fashion and also movies, music.
Yeah.
Nice. Quirino, what about you? What do you think?
Yeah, I'm going on board with you guys. I think Oscar is a little tenacious as well, because there are a lot of movies like talking about me that I've never heard about these movies. So but these movies earned something, earned some award, and like you said, guys, the people in general get me a little curious and will watch this kind of movie. So I think that's it. I don't know.
That's a hard point to discuss because I don't think we watch a lot of festivals of movies, so we don't have a lot to talk about, but yeah. All right, guys, I'll send you, I sent you already the survey link so you can evaluate this meeting. I forgot to ask, is there anyone here for the first time? Not Wanda and not Quirino, but Márcio.
Yes, with you is the first time.
But not in Talk and Talk.
No.
Okay, I'm sorry. I am just.
No problem.
I forgot about this. I forgot to talk about Talk and Talk in the beginning.
The name of the YouTuber that react to movies is Gaveta.
Gaveta. Oh, thank you so much. I'm gonna
Gaveta.
type it here. All right. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being with me today. To the YouTube guys who are watching us or who is gonna watch this in the future, Talk and Talk is a speaking platform where we can practice our talking skills and our conversation skills. So if you are curious, go to talkandtalk.com.br. All right. Thank you so much. Have a nice week.